Alright, so here is the code if anybody wants to dream with me on this little spooky adventure. So we'll see you in the dream. And we're here. So this is the famous Aika Village, which is a very spooky village. For those of us who had played New Leaf, this was a really cool storytelling village, which was really interesting. So we're gonna try to understand the story in this version of it. It's basically a nice version of that, and we'll go and see what's going on. So already we have... Okay, I know this isn't supposed to be funny, and it's probably supposed to be spooky, but the fact that his neck is so long... We're not off to a scary start. We're off to a silly start, and I don't... Is the tail long? No. I don't mean to laugh. It looks like, there's a bunch of stuff here. I don't know if they intended you to wake up over here, or... Because there's presents over there. I kind of love this just for comical purposes. Neck intensifies. But yeah, the flooring is a little weird. It looks like a static TV, which is interesting. It's just because of the checker pattern and the way the video is trying to capture it and the screen's trying to capture it. It doesn't do too good of a job. There's a lot of acorns. We have the classic spooky music, so there is an acorn trail leading to this house. So I'm guessing that's probably where we want to start. I actually don't know if it has the same version story or not, but we're just gonna... There's so many mailboxes. So yeah, I guess we'll start by going in this house right here. Let's go. Yeah, so we have a nice little kitchen slash... Well, it's not really a kitchen, it's more like a dining room. And it looks to be like someone's birthday. So we have the mom and the daughter wearing the classic red shirt. And the father. She has some birthday presents. Should we see what's in this birthday present? We cannot. Sorry about that. A little unusual, but I mean, I'm not one to judge art. I don't remember there being an apple room in the original version, but, you know. And we got a lot of toys in here. Ooh, I don't really like the creepy eyeballs on the wall, but like, you know. So I feel like this is just like a toy room. I'm not sure if it's supposed to represent something, maybe. They're all facing the back wall. So you know what? This actually was in the original one where they had a bunch of things facing one way. And then when you come in, you don't see it. But when you turned it around, there was a pair of eyes watching you in the back. So I'm pretty sure that is supposed to be this room here. So here is the room. We have her toy room. This is her mommy and her with her family, and she has a pup. So very standard looking. Oh, that cake is really cute. I know I'm not supposed to get distracted, but the clay cake. Wait a minute, is that a clay set and you can make cake? That's so cute. Okay. Well, anyway, we're not gonna get too distracted. Let's go back downstairs. And I feel like this is I don't actually know the significance of this. It kind of looks like Mary, but if you like cut her mouth open like Joker style, either that or she's tied and she gets thrown in the river. So the speculations in chat right now are that there is somebody, maybe a wife, who asked if they were pretty, and if they said no, she would cut your mouth open. The other one is that the husband was cheating on her wife, is that right? And then cut someone else's mouth open to make her ugly? Or potentially that they were villager hunting and passed up on a cute character, and these are all the tickets on the ground. We don't know. That's just those are the guesses. Well, that's the first house. I'm not really sure which way we should go. We can look at the beach here. So this beach, I'm guessing, is the unfortunate death beach where you take your shoes off before you enter the water to go and drown, which is really sad. But I'm guessing I'm not actually supposed to be able to go that way, so we're gonna head this way instead. Lots of presents. Should we open some of these? Let's take a peek at these. We'll just open a couple of them. Nose drip. I think they are all nose drips. So we got our nose drip. Also, Bayleaf mentioned that the Korean urban legend goes that the wife got caught cheating and the husband wanted to make her undesirable for anyone else because she wouldn't be the prettiest anymore, so she cut her mouth open. So that's kind of a backtrack on that room that we saw. We got some spooky dinosaur head things floating around. This is kind of a dead end. I haven't seen the villager outside yet. I wonder where they are. I guess we'll go along the long dinosaur neck. Does this lead anywhere? We got more of these. I know I'm not supposed to like the broken ones, but I feel like they look like modern art and kind of look a little cool. And there's some tickets. Oh, here she is again. That's the villager that they wished for. And instead we got Lily. I don't know what those are supposed to be. Disco balls, maybe? Alright, so now we're coming across some other houses here that are a little less clean and a little less nice looking. And there's a gentleman here. Let's talk to him real quick. Alright, we're gonna translate this really quick. Okay, so his name is personal use number 34. So I'm guessing that's just for the names don't necessarily matter, but what he's saying is, and forgive my terrible pronunciation, it's Jitsu Kenshitsu Tsugi wa Mukade noji yumin o tsukuru, which roughly translates to, from my understanding, again, I'm just translating this myself very poorly, is next we'll try to create a human centipede. So if anybody knows what, I don't recommend looking it up, but I'm sure you can guess. He must be the mad scientist of this island. So what better way to segue into visiting his house than knowing that he's creating possible human centipedes? Okay, so it's pretty spooky in here. And it's also very dark. But it looks pretty messy. It looks like a kind of lab where he does his work. Clearly has something wrong with whatever's going on. He's kind of wild. Let's go in the back room, which is probably the spookiest room. Oh, a little turtle workshop. Making some turtle soup, perhaps? So he must be experimenting in here and then writing down his experiments. Either that or he's just modeling things. Oh, you know what? It looks like it might be a factory. See how they're going in here as models and coming out as real? So perhaps he's creating creatures that are alive based off of the fake versions? Interesting. And here is a bunch of frogs. Maybe that's why Lily was in town? So this looks like kind of similar to the turtles. How he was making the fake turtles into real turtles. He must be making these small frogs into bigger frogs. So definitely mad scientist of the town. And we have, look at this! I really like the grasshopper picture. I know I'm not supposed to laugh at it, but again, here, so this is basically, he's creating these other ones into these mutant creatures for the town. So the bird gets turned into the bird, the octopus gets turned into Takoyaki Boy, and we have the cricket turning into a cricket. Or the grasshopper. The grasshopper is killing me. I'm not supposed to laugh, I'm sorry, but... So yeah, so between the turtles and the you know, this room and the frog room, we can definitely get a gist that he is trying to recreate... He's basically creating the villagers in town. And that gives the explanation as to why they're there. I can't tell if there's an upstairs and downstairs. Oh, this is where he's getting all the frogs from. It's basically like an incubation for eggs, but with tadpoles. I think, like, you know how when you are growing chickens and you put them in those, like, rooms with the heat lamps? I think that's why there's eggs around, the egg lamps, because not only is it kind of displaying, like, hey, here's the light that we're keeping the things warm with, but also giving you the idea that the egg, it's similar to an egg plant where you get the eggs to grow. And down here we have the North Pole. All of the villagers that he's created so far. Maybe, perhaps. Oh, okay, I know this is unrelated, but I really like the light on the fish rug eye. And whatever, I didn't know you could get a poster of a villager. Interesting. So, maybe this is like his way of saying like evolution. So, people become dead. Tadpoles become frogs. Become big frogs. The evolution of Animal Crossing characters. By yours truly. There we go. And now we got to see this mad scientist personal use number 34. And then we have all of these like kind of wild looking things over here. I still don't know what these are for, but if anyone knows, feel free to post in chat or comments. There's a lot of failed experiments out here, and here's where he catches all his prey. So there we go. I'm not sure. Maybe it's for every person that's drowned. I'm not sure. So potentially that these flower petals are the ashes that were scattered into the water, and then these could be like the lanterns, or the umbrellas could represent each person that passed. I'm not gonna try to fit in this weird narrative that I don't understand. We got some dinner tables with a lot of bugs. You know, I'm curious if this dinner is for the frogs because there's bugs on the table. What is that noise? Oh, it's these things again. I'm not sure if there's any significance to the specific villagers they have. I'm pretty sure they're mostly frogs. I guess we can take a peek at the frog, like see who they have for villagers. Yep, they are all frogs, besides the people. Also, I just noticed that it says SOS on the top right. That's pretty cool. I like that. Whoa, there's some wild stuff going on over there. More froggies. We have a lot of cutesy, pink things. I'm not sure what this design on the ground is, though. Maybe it's supposed to be a carnival of some kind? Oh, there's drawings on the ground here. Oh, that's actually really cute. I don't know if I'm supposed to think that's cute, but it is cute. Why are some of them off? Maybe this is her, like, hitting puberty? I don't know. I saw the scales and I thought of height, growth spurt. Let's go check inside the house. Oh, she's in here. All right, well, now we could probably get a little idea of what she wants. She has some spider webs on the wall. But it looks like a pretty average house besides the trophies and guitar. She likes music. Maybe she's a pop star, and that's why she's on all the magazines? Let's just talk to her and find out. She also looks eerily like me. I don't know how I feel about that. So her name says, already ... don't sing. From my understanding, again, I'm just roughly translating it. I don't know for sure. So it says, mo utawa na naide. So don't sing, I guess. And then it also says, after that, her chat bubble says, nazeka be no naka nide to kurenai. Which apparently translate to, it won't catch you in the wall, or it won't put you in the wall. So I don't know if that means like they put dead bodies in the wall, or if there's something hiding in the walls listening to her, and that's why she's saying don't sing. So I'm guessing that means she's a singer, because she has this, and it makes a lot more sense, because now she has a piano, she has her guitars, her pictures of her singing, and she is, I guess, a pop star, because she has her her face in a magazine, right? So, the town idol. A pink pop star. Maybe it has to represent how pop stars have to go through all this brutal process and stuff. Who knows? Or put you in the wall like it smashed you through the wall. There's some weird picture up there and I don't know what it is, but we're just gonna keep moving on. Okay. Noisy Village, rank A. And then there's some cameras over here. This says SOS. There's a lot of music, there's a lot of cages. And this is a shopping plaza. So, I don't think there's any significance to this area, just decoration. But it looks like we can go this way. Oh no! Oh no! Monka. Okay. I don't know if we were supposed to see that. I was just following the signs, okay? There's someone trying to block me in here, excuse me! He's gonna kill me, let's run. Get me out of here. Let's see. Frog Village, rank D. Oh, that's why there's so much water, because the frogs live in the water. Okay, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. It looks like we might have hit a dead end. We might actually have to go back to that little alleyway. Alright, here we go. Back through here. Okay, so... I'm not sure if, oh no. Oh no, I don't like this. Is this supposed to be the moon? Or is this just, people wearing suits because they have to be careful? It looks like it's supposed to be the moon, to me, based on the rovers and the kind of atmosphere. That looks like a shrimp to me. I don't know if that's supposed to be a shrimp, but it looks... This guy's just chill. He's like, I'm taking a break. I'm gonna play some piano. Like, there's like human bodies and then shrimp. Let's see who's in the campsite. It doesn't seem like anyone's in there. That's a little odd. I guess we can go check this one. Oh, it's just a little research area. Okay. So we're either on an alien planet looking at alien fossils, or it's a hazmat suit. And they're not supposed to be over here. Oh, here's another person over here. This must be the, Oh, he has a little mask on. Interesting. Okay, so this roughly translates to, or from my understanding, again, I'm not a native reader nor speaker of Japanese, but this is just from what I could figure out. His name is Beruso wa Tsukutai, which means I want to make bells. His dialogue is Sensou ni katsu ni wa beruso ga iru, which says something about, the word I'm unsure about is sensou here, because that word means war, but it's not in kanji. So I'm guessing that it means to win the war, we need bells, or I want to make bells to win the war, something like that. His name is I want to make bells, so I'm guessing there's some kind of war thing going on, and that's probably maybe what all this is. I don't know if it's like aliens, or there's a war against aliens, or it's just a war against the people and they're wearing hazmat suits. So if you guys have a better translation for that, feel free to let me know, but that's just what I'm gonna go off of for now. Past Village, rank D. Interesting. So that's a little unusual. Oh, there's a house back here, actually. I think this is just a villager house that's a frog. There's also a lot of alien statues, so maybe it is an alien? Maybe they are on the moon? It's also officially 3 a.m., so I'm sorry for the music. Well, we have a bunch of signs. We have... Whoa! Rude! Excuse me? Should we try to read this sign real quick? Hold on, let's get a closer look. This sign says Sagashite Masu, which translates to look for Masu, or maybe looking for Masu. So I don't know if it's a missing person sign or a missing something sign. I'm not sure what Masu stands for. If that's, I'm guessing it's a person, but I'm not entirely sure. But looking for Masu, whatever that is. And they're all over the place. My guess would be that it's a missing person. Maybe the character's name is Masu. And here's like they're looking for them throughout the park or throughout anywhere that the character would typically be, either in the ocean or the park, something like that. That would be my interpretation. Let me know if you have a different one, but that's just my guess. Erase Village, rank A. Alright. Oh, who are you? Okay, so her name roughly translates to healthy, I guess. Genkyo-en. And what she's saying is, Shizue no kutsu shita wa nusumi yasui wa, which I'm not sure the translation on this one. My Google translator, when I typed it in, said it's easy to get slim, but it also changed it to it's easy to get wet. And the first part I think is a name because it's in katakana, so I'm not really sure the meaning behind this one. My guess is it would be more towards swimming. The other thing that I noticed is when I translated it, I think there was a kanji in one of these, like one of these letters is translated as a kanji. So if we changed notsu to a kanji, it would change it to say it's easy to steal. I mean, I guess that one would make the most sense, is having her say, like, someone's name, it's easy to steal. That's just my guess. Out of all three translations, that one makes the most sense, and that is the one we are going to go with. Maybe, just maybe, the inside of her house will have a little bit more of an insight on what that means. Ooh. 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 Okay, so it's an indoor garden of some kind. Are they growing children? It's definitely supposed to be like a, you know when you go to the grocery store and they have like the little water spraying on the vegetables? It's definitely some kind of garden, but let's see what's in here. Oh no. So this is probably supposed to represent her drowning. So maybe the mom saying it's easy to swim could be like, hey, like, yo, it's easy to swim, just go swimming, and then she ended up drowning? Maybe that's why the translation might be it's easy to swim, is the mom drowned her daughter? And then here's might be like representative of the people trying to find her. Alright, we have quite a dining room up here. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Some sort of celebration. I'm a little curious of the toilets next to the... I mean, it's convenient, but I have no idea. Zaizo says it might be a funeral, but I don't know why... I don't know why there's toilets. Okay, so this kind of goes with the aliens outside, I guess. We did talk about there being a whole space area, and it is known in you know, movies and video games that aliens do steal cows, so I guess the bulls are the cows? Kind of like Majora's Mask style invasion? I don't know. Okay, so it's easy to swim, and she's right by the river. So this might be where she was like trying to teach her daughter to swim, or quote unquote teach her daughter to swim? I don't know. Oh, we found a little character over here. This is the daughter. Aika. So Aika says, Oka-san daisuki, which means I love mom, and so she loves her mom. There we go. I'm glad we ran into Aika outside. So it's really pretty trippy looking in this area. I'm still not sure what the static is, if it's like a static. It kind of gives you a headache, which I think is the point. And then we have like a jump puzzle over here to go visit the houses. So we have 3 houses here. I guess we'll start with the middle one? I don't know which is the right order though. Would it be left to right or right to left? Considering this is a Japanese house, town. Let's see what he has to say. His name is Hora Kurekuta, which means horror collector. And so he says, Sugi wa hito kui mura ga hoshina. Translates, I guess. Next, I want a bit of unevenness. So maybe for his horror, he wants it to be, like, not perfect. Like, kind of messed up. Let's go look at his house and find out a little bit more about him. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Welcome. I kind of like... I know it's not supposed to be funny, but I kind of like the welcome sign coming out of here. So we got, a lot of screens. We have a puzzle. We have that character. We have the singer. Yeah. I like how it's like happy music. Interesting. Okay. This is fine. Help. Help me. You know what's funny? Zyzo corrected me. This is actually one of the eyeballs, but doesn't it kind of look like it's her skull? Like, the eye is the eye socket, and she's wearing the little fuzzy hat on the top, like between the eyebrows and the... You see what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? It looks like her. I know that's not intentional, but I like it. Okay. So, Aika Village rank D. So that's her. Erase rank... Wait. Erase village rank A. Past village rank D. And noisy rank A. So I wonder if there's actually 4 different stories on this island. And that's why everything's so disconnected. Like, this is the Aika section. This is the missing child section. This is some kind of, like, invasion space thing. I don't know what the rankings are, though. Oh, you know what's kind of weird, though? The rankings spell out dada, like dada, as in dad. I don't know if that's coincidence or if that's intended for something. Okay. Okay. That looks like a goldfish. So they were keeping somebody down here. And lock them up, I guess. Also, that wallpaper is really trippy. So they kept somebody locked up. Who it is it the pop star? Is it Aika? We don't know. Excuse me! She says, Hito no fuko ga sona ni tanoshi, which translates something to, is it fun for people? Or are people having fun? She's just asking, are you having fun for other people? Is it other? So I wonder if she's questioning what her parents are doing, if it's like something that's kind of normal. Or fun. Maybe she's asking if people had fun at her birthday party. So this is the non-birthday version. She does not have her birthday situation going on. But we can go into all of the rooms, it looks like, which is exciting. This looks like it could be at school. If there's all the lockers. I'm not really sure. But there's a present on the ground. And lots of shoes. I'm just gonna say maybe this is a school with kids. Oh, okay. You know, I know this isn't the proper translation, but for me, this says she's probably allergic to bees. What do you think? Maybe she just really likes honey. Oh no. So maybe this is kind of shows the jail scene again. I'm not sure what the symbols on the wall say. Should we try to translate that? I think it might be worth translating. Hold on. It's saying aishito, which means with love. Because the symbol looks like a, I, shi, and to. Or aishite. Oh, te, not to. Aishite, which means love. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So it says love, if anyone was ever wondering what it said all over the walls. It's not just static nonsense. Oh, here's her her room again. So we saw, oh my god. So we saw this room in the first house. I feel like the train station wasn't in the winter. But she has the doll with the axe, and she is crossed out of all of the drawings. So her happy house is crossed out. She's crossed out on both her and her parents' drawings, so we can kind of guess that maybe her parents murdered her. Ooh. So I think those were the outfits of her parents, right? I wonder what this is about. There's a lot of jewels. And a lot of acorns. Do you think she got... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what this could mean, actually. I don't remember if that's the parents' outfits she had on them or not. We'll have to go back to the first house and double check. I feel like she's like at a bank or at she's doing something. Signing her way off to heaven. Who knows? What do you think? So we're back at Aika's house, her original house with the birthday party. We'll see if those are actually her parents' dresses, just to double check. Blue suspenders, green dress. Yeah! Okay, so it was her parents behind the counter. So maybe her parents sold her off? I don't know. It's kind of weird. So many mysteries, so little time. That is about it, I think, for Aika Village. That's pretty much everything. Let's double check here. Yeah, it's talking about Animal Crossing. That if you play in real time and blah blah blah. So I think it's I'm pretty sure it's just the standard village stuff. I don't think there's anything new in here. Well, I don't really feel like translating it. So well, thank you so much for joining me on Aika Village. This has been quite a journey. As you can tell, we spent a long time translating everything. So much so that it's starting to become daytime on this island. But I think it'll be worth it to kind of get more of the story by knowing what they're saying and by, you know, just spending time looking at everything and observing. It's really interesting, this version of Aika Village compared to the old one. So do you guys prefer the old one or do you prefer this new version? I feel like this one has multiple stories in one because there was a little bit of disconnect in different areas. I feel like knowing what the text said helped a lot, but let me know what you think. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next video. I really appreciate you hanging out with me on this spooky, scary dream here. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!